Hello everyone, welcome back to our village in the Foundation. So today I'm gonna try to get some fishers that will be fishing some delicious fish for us here. We have some out in the water. So over here somewhere we will be putting down some fisher huts. And to do so, what we have to do first is to go into the labor and we have to unlock Fisher's Hut. And we do have the Splendor, we do have the influence to do so. And then I'm gonna save up to Lord Manor, but I'm gonna go for the hedge for now. We do have two different objectives at the moment, so we want to deliver further berries to our people and further berries to the clergy. So that will give us more of influence for the clergy and also for the labor. That means that if we finish this one, we can unlock the Lord Manor, since we will be getting 10 in influence. That's pretty awesome. We definitely don't want to fail this one. And we do have quite a good amount of berries, so we should be able to get that soon. We have 25 berries there at the moment. And a few of them are probably in here. We got 49 of them in there, so we will beat that one hopefully pretty soon. I'm gonna get so we have 4 transporters. That means they can go to different places and gather, for example, berries from our gathering huts, so it will be put in here faster, and that means we can complete this, because to complete this, these berries have to be inside of this one. But let's see then if we want to get some fisher huts, because that should give us a little bit of money. They do cost 20 gold, so we can only afford one for now, but it seems we can definitely put it here, and it's good to have like a shorter distance to where we fish, so like over here would also be pretty good. That could be actually very nice, because then you just have to go between here, and the granary is really close by, so this should be a pretty good spot, I would think. So I'm gonna have one here, then we have to save up a little bit more gold and until we can make some more. That's 20 gold each. We got 2 new villagers. We go mines at the moment. I'm gonna prioritize to build this one. Don't think we're really building much at this moment though. So we're getting 2 new people, and we also do have 2 new down here, so that should be 4 in total. We get Rudolph also, very nice. Nice name. Fitting for upcoming Christmas. That would be really awesome. By the way, if they would decide that they would release some new weather, they're gonna release some new weather, as I understand it, to have a bit more variation. But it would be so awesome if they actually released like winter during the winter, so we would have like a winter update that brings snow to the game. I think that would be awesome. What do you guys think? That would be so nice. I just love when different seasonal things fit together with the game. So when Halloween happens or Christmas or whatever, it's really nice to see those like things in some sort of way in game, and it would look really beautiful. Like imagine in the winter when it's snowing, it's maybe dark. Because we don't have a day cycle, do we? Do it ever get dark in this game? I don't think it do. But it would be really awesome then if like the windows would light up during the nights and stuff. That would be really awesome. Okay, so this one's gonna be built soon. How are we doing with everything? We have a pretty good amount of planks, a decent amount of stone. Oh nice, we can deliver the berries. There we go. So that gave us 200 gold and also some more influence. That means that we could be putting out some more fisher huts and earn a bit more money. We can also start working towards getting the wheat farm and windmill and all that, but it's gonna be a total of 600 gold, which is pretty insane, because we do have to get a wheat farm, windmill, and a bakery, and that's a lot of things. And later we want to get a sheep farm, a weaver's hut, and a tailor's workshop. That might actually be something we should get before the before the wheat farm. So that would be 150, 200 gold. We could actually afford that right now. I think we should do that, because if we do that, we will be able to get clothing of our people, and that means more money. And more money means that we can hopefully get the wheat farm. This is not the normal order I would do this in, but it's gonna be pretty nice. The last requirement I have to become commoners is also to get religion. And that should be good then. I never really thought about going this order, but that should work out good. So where do we want to have this one? Never felt like this required too much space really, but I'm gonna drop it out somewhere here. We're probably gonna have the wheat farm somewhere around here, maybe the windmill will be sitting here, not too close to our houses. So sheep farm, then we need a weaver hut, so this is where we will be producing some cloth, and then we use a cloth to make clothing. So this one, like we could have it pretty close to the sheep, it could be good maybe. But I'm thinking that if we have it pretty close to our warehouse and then we store cotton here from the sheeps, then we should be able to craft some pretty quick. But I don't want to have it next to the church, I think it's gonna look pretty weird. So I also want to make sure we make it look beautiful. So if we have it along this road here, that should be pretty nice, I hope. I guess we're also gonna move the lumber camp later. We could probably do so pretty soon, maybe in the next zone we get. We can chop down all of this area, move our carpenter, our forester, our lumber camp like somewhere else, like out here, more in the wilderness, and then we can fill this entire area in maybe with a village to get more space for housing. Because it would be nice to have a load of houses around. What do you guys think about that? I think personally that it would be pretty awesome. So now we're gonna do a tailoring workshop, and I really like this building. It's very nice. I like this one. We're also gonna be adding new animation for workplaces. That's something I'm also looking forward to. And this one, I'm gonna place it maybe not super close to like the warehouse, because I still want to make it look nice, but maybe we can have it somewhere around here, because if we're gonna do what I said with removing a forest later, then it's gonna be houses around here, so it's gonna fit together pretty nicely. We don't want to have it too close to the church because we are gonna be expanding this pretty soon. Pretty soon. So that should be nice. That should give us some more gold in our storage. And since we are gonna make some clothing, we wanna be redesigning our market once again. So now we want to do, is it goods or is it luxury? I think it is goods where you sell the clothing. You do see that there are some kind of cloth on it, so this is most likely it. And a luxury, I think that is where you sell like wine and stuff like that. So this one I want to have at the other side here. And since we're gonna be getting cloth, it will also mean that we can start to do like different tents. So we will select one color for food, maybe one for goods and one for luxury goods. And let's see, which one, how do I want to go with that? I'm probably gonna go green for food, blue for goods, and red for luxury, because red, it feels like a luxurious color. I guess blue is also that, but I do not think that green is, right? We can do a goods stall sign here as well, because that would get up our splendor, so it's just good to do, right? We do maybe some more benches perhaps, if we have a good spot for them. Not sure if we do. Like we could put benches like behind the market, so let's try it for this one, so that we have both a stool and a bench. Just for fun, let's give it a try. That's gonna be nice. Okay, so this one we want to be selling fish, and this one we want to be selling bread. We will not be getting any bread at the moment, but fish we might be getting soon, since we are making a fisher hut. We're just gonna apply someone to be a fisher. And we have 3 more unemployed people. Oh yeah, I just lost the gold. I was about to do another fisher hut and I just lost the gold. There we go, now we have the gold. So I want to have at least like somewhere around 4 would be nice, but we're also gonna keep enough people so we can work with the sheeps. That's also important. And we're spending quite a bit of tools, so the sheep farm got everything now. It looks like we might need to buy in some more tools, so that's gonna be expensive. But it's gonna be worth it. That's the way we're gonna be able to expand, right? Ooh, okay, so now we do need to get, let's see here. The stonemason's hut. This is one we need. This is where we will make the polished stone. That's requirement for this house. So I'm gonna have it pretty close to where we are chopping the stone. So somewhere around like that should be good. Close to this one, we're probably gonna make some more of warehouses, because for example we might want to store some polished stone in this one, then we might want to store some wool in that one. Get another one to work there, that should be good. So then they will bring these resources, so they will bring it here, then they can take the wool and they can go to a weaver's hut. And then we want to have another warehouse, so we might as well do that and plan it out where we want to have it. But I don't want to look at too clogged up, so I might be having it like over here somewhere, but we are minus 200 gold because we bought a lot of tools, so we gotta wait. But I'm thinking that we do one out here. We might even move around a few things, so we might have wool, and I'm not sure if is it called silk, the thing they produce, or cloth? What is it called? What's the name of it? Cloth, okay. So then we can store like wool, cloth and stuff out here. Then maybe we can swap this one out later to be something different. Okay, so let's get in the correct order. So now we have a shepherd and we can spawn sheeps. Come on, don't abuse. So I'm gonna go something like that. I'm not sure if it will give us more because I got more, but we can get a really big amount. But you probably don't want to do that. You can even get a black sheep, I'm pretty sure. Think about the neighbors. So there we go, someone will be working there, and weaver can start with 1. We'll have 2 unemployed, that means we have space here, but we also do need to have 1 working here. I think it's only 1 spot in this one. Can get another stone cutter. Because we're gonna start to need a little bit more of stone. Now we're gonna make some polished stone. Okay, now we can do the warehouse. So let's have it sitting there. That should be a good place. So wool, cloth and clothing maybe. It's not too far to go to the market from there. Pretty short way. Look at all the fluffy sheeps going around. Hello, Mr. Sheep, how you doing? That is some really big staffs. I'm not sure what the name would be, like a crook or something. My lord, we need to choose who we want to help. So this time they want bread. And I don't feel like we're near to get the bread at this point, so we're just gonna keep it all. I don't want to lose any influence in any of these at the moment, so 30 more days for these berries. I hope we can do that, but since we're getting more people, it's draining more food from us. Lord Manor, there we go. We're gonna wait a little bit with building that one, but it might not be super far away. Well, yeah, we do need to construct this. Let's start doing that one. So we need 1 more worker to be working in our stonemason. So I'm just gonna remove one of my current builders, this one. A level 4 builder. I wanna make sure I keep the higher level people because that should be good, right? Level 4, almost level 5. I'm not entirely sure like what's the max level I can reach. And I'm also not sure how big of a difference it makes. There we go, we beat the clergy, very nice. We got more points. Which means we can unlock rustic church additional parts, so more things to add to it. And the next one we do need to have more in serfs, so we need 20 of splendor and also 20 commoners. At the moment we have 13 commoners. So we have to satisfy our people even more than we are at the moment. This church, I think it might already be full, let's see. 20 of 20, so we want to make this bigger, right? I feel like there's so many things going on now, but that's pretty nice. It's nice when there's many things going on. So here are the additional parts. We got some stone extensions. We got another one. This one is really big actually. A stone grave. I kind of wish that the stone graves would actually give some sort of like splendor, a tiny bit at least. But they do not really give anything from what I see. It only requires stone, so it will only make your place look more beautiful, which can be good, you know? It's a stone extension. It's kind of hard to make this one look good with adding parts, I think. Like if I do this one, then I probably have to drag it up and it doesn't really go well there. So they do give a good amount of splendor though, and what we can also do, we don't have to make it like hooked together. It can even be sitting like a separate building that is like part of a church. That's something churches do have, right? They have like a special little building next to it. I'm not sure what exactly they use it for. And then we can have a door to enter this. We have it here. Is it not possible to put it there? Maybe it doesn't work on this building. That's kind of weird. I was kind of expecting that it would work. Do the other doors work? Okay, so it seems it doesn't work. Okay. I guess what we could do... Let's try these. I want to see what happens if we use these. And then we'd like drag these up a little bit. I think that could look pretty nice if we do so. And we can do so at the other side. That should give, I think, like 20 more slots because they give 5 each. And we're gonna rotate the other side so we have the windows facing outside. So there we go, that should be pretty awesome. I was just thinking, like, how would it look if I would add this between them? It looks kind of weird. But something like that, it should still look pretty good like that. And I might want to do some stone graves, and we can have them perhaps behind the church. And we're gonna do a few of them. Even though they don't give anything, I'm still gonna do a few of them. I kind of wish that when you rotate something that it will remember the rotation, because every time when I'm gonna put a new one, I have to slightly rotate it. It would be nice if it could like remember the rotation every time. Would be awesome. Quality of life, that would be. So I'm just gonna do like 2 rows of this, and that should be good. Something like that, and then we might decorate with some bushes. I wonder if I can do it now when we're inside here designing. We can also do fences around this. I'm not sure if that would be a good idea. Maybe it would be. Let's try it. So we're doing like a fence there. This one seems to remember rotation. That's good. Let's move this one. Okay. I'm just gonna have them a little bit closer to one another so they look more together. So something like that, then we can do some, we can have some trees for sure. That was just beautifying everything. And then we can do some decorative bushes. Just outside the fence here, I think that should look pretty beautiful. We could also have done like that hedge maybe. Ooh, and then we can use these for like going inside of here. And perhaps we can put another fence at this side. Just to kind of like do so no one takes this way. Or we can have 2 ways to get inside. That could also be good because maybe some comes from inside the church and maybe some just come to visit the graves and we have something like that. That can be so nice. It can be very, very beautiful. I really like how that turned out. Gotta love decorating a bit. Hope you guys like it. So this one should be ready to build. We're gonna need quite a bit of tools and planks. So let's see, how many people do we have? 4 unemployed people. We want to unemploy them. So we're gonna have one tailor that will be making some clothes for our people that we can sell. We want to have another weaver. We want to have maybe 2 transporters here. And at this one we want to have wool, we want to have cloth, and let's do common clothes as well. And then we can remove wool from this one, since we want to have it in the other one, and we can instead put something else. Let's just do normal wood there for now. So that means that we should be getting some clothing. Looks like we already have some. That went really quick. But we also do need to have someone to work here with selling the clothes, and I do not think we have someone that is available, it looks like. Perhaps I should remove one here for now, just so we can have one work in here. And I do think it's this slot here, but there should also be this one where you can see a little bit more exactly what it should be. So here we can see we're missing 2 for food stalls. So here we have the goods stall. There we go. And it was the lower one. So that should mean that we should be able to earn a little bit more of money now that we are able to sell some clothing. That should be awesome. And since we're getting some cloth, we should be able to also edit this, and we can get different tents. So let's go for green for the food. And maybe we'll keep this one. I still think it's a little bit too close to the church. I most likely will remove it later. I'm just gonna skip the tent for that one, and later on move that. It would be awesome if we could just take it and move it. It would be real nice. So the one down here is gonna be a blue tent. There we go. It's kind of looking kind of weird with this house in the background, but maybe the person living here is the one that would be working there, and it would be possible to even do so if we want to. But it's gonna be 150 gold, so we have to get that before we can even start building it. And it's also gonna be 15 in cloth, so not too much. It's only the gold we need to acquire at this point. And we're getting pretty close to that. There we go, now we can build it. Awesome. Let's see, how much money are we earning at the moment? Ooh, look at that. We're already starting to earn a good amount from the clothing. That should make people happier. Very nice. And let's get maybe another fisher hut here. There we go, 2 new villagers. Very nice. We're gonna need that. We do have already 2 available. So let's see where we want to put them. Where would be best? Another transport, that should be good. And we will have another one for the fisher, and we also want to apply one here for where we sell fish. Since we have no one selling it, we're producing fish, we're gathering it, fishing it up, but we ain't selling it. But now we should be able to do so. We can wait with the bread merchant because we're not really doing any bread at the moment. And we maybe will need to expand the granary soon, so we want to make sure we are storing fish in this one. And for later we can also make sure we store bread. And I guess we might as well say that we're gonna store flour, then we can have maybe another granary that we will have like outside here, and that one we can, for example, have the wheat raw on it, so they will take the wheat and that, and wheat into the windmill, and windmill goes with to this one to put the flour in that one. And then we'll take the flour to the bakery, and the bakery will probably be like more inside of the city. And then they will drop the bread here, perhaps, or go direct to the market stall, so that should hopefully work out pretty awesome. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I feel like it's going pretty good. We're starting to earn a bit of money. We're starting to get an economy going. We're getting more fish and more food and more clothing. And maybe soon we will be getting that wheat farm, and that could be awesome to make some bread. So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and also make sure to hit the bell if you want to get notified when I upload new videos. So thanks for watching. Hope you all had a good time, and see you next time, everybody.